A gay couple and a baker from Lakewood head to the United States Supreme Court to hear the arguments in their battle over a wedding cake. Those arguments in Colorado top our news. I'm Alan Janae. Jack Phillips of Lakewood refused to bake that cake for Charlie Craig and David Mullins. The state says Phillips violated anti-discrimination laws. Phillips argues it violates his religious freedom. We're covering Colorado First with CBS's Mola Lenghi at the Supreme Court today. And Mola, definitely an emotional hearing.
Absolutely, Alan. And, both sides walked out of the Supreme Court today feeling good, as they said, about the cases that they presented. And as you know, in 2015, the Supreme Court ruled that the Constitution protects same-sex marriages nationwide. Now, with this case, it'll decide just how far that protection goes.
It's a case that pits a baker who's a devout Christian against a same-sex couple who asked him to make their wedding cake. The baker said no.
And immediately he informed us he would not make a cake for a same-sex wedding. And what followed was just a horrible pregnant pause as what was happening really sunk in. And we were mortified and humiliated.
In 2012, Dave Mullins and Charlie Craig were planning a celebration after they were married in Massachusetts. Masterpiece Cakeshop refused their business. The bakery is owned by Jack Phillips.
Though I serve everyone who comes into my shop, like many other creative professionals, I don't create custom designs for events or messages that conflict with my conscience.
Mullins and Craig filed a discrimination complaint and won. But Phillips says he was exercising his constitutional rights to free speech and freedom of religion.
Jack Phillips loves and serves everyone, and that same religious faith that inspires him also ensures that he doesn't create cakes that express messages that violate his conscience.
Phillips lost several appeals before the Supreme Court agreed to take the case. The justices will now have to consider whether the First Amendment can outweigh the right to equal treatment.
The couple's lawyer says free speech shouldn't be used to legalize discrimination.
Once you open yourself to the public and provide general across-the-board services, you can't single out people based on their identity.
The court is expected to decide on the case by late June of 2018.
Well, the Trump administration says it's supporting Phillips and his argument that he cannot be forced to bake a cake that violates his religious beliefs, Alan.
So, Mola, Justice Kennedy really is considered to be the key vote who could swing one way or another. What did we hear from Justice Kennedy?
Oh, yeah. Kennedy, it's believed that, the whole case was really going to hinge on his opinion. He's the author of the 2015 gay marriage ruling and really all of the court's major gay rulings. But he's also, during his 30 years on the bench, been very sympathetic to freedom of speech rights. Today, we saw that sort of juggling act between those two sides. He worried out loud that the ruling for Phillips might allow stores to basically blatantly post signs that say, we don't serve, we don't bake cakes for gay people, we don't serve gay people. But he also later defended the other side, basically saying that Colorado's Human Rights Commission seemed neither tolerant nor respectful of Phillips' religious views. So he was really balancing both of those sides, and really a microcosm for this entire case lies within Kennedy.
Yeah, did lash out at the Civil Rights Commission there in Colorado. I saw that in all of this, too. Okay, Mola Lenghi, thank you very much. We'll definitely follow what happens today. More coverage later on with our Brian Moss.